Hey guys, how's it going? Eli here, back with another video where today we're going to be having some exciting news about the update for what the new Pokemon Ultra Premium Collection is going to look like, as well as some just general market updates. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So as always, get out of the way. If you want to enter into our weekly giveaways, all you have to do is make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, leave a comment down below, and as well like any of the videos we post each and every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Of course, you can comment and like on each video, which allows you for multiple entries, and then we're going to have 3 winners each and every week, so multiple opportunities to win and multiple opportunities to enter. But now that we've got that out of the way, exciting news that I kind of want to have a discussion about, and this is going to really lead into the main kind of topic for the day. Who knows how long this video is going to be, but first piece of news. So the Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection that we know we're going to be getting, the imagery has been officially revealed. It is a Charizard box. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. The design on this with the gold and white is absolutely stunning. I think by far this is my favorite design that they've done with an Ultra Premium Collection box. We know it's going to have 3 etched foil promo cards, Charizard V, VMAX, V-Star. Quite interesting that the other box is the Arceus one. So we're going to have an Arceus and a Charizard kind of going off the Brilliant Star play. And then it's also going to feature as well one playmat featuring a Gigantamax Charizard. So absolutely gorgeous design. People are already asking me questions. Eli, what's the best price to get that for? Now here's what my kind of thought process is right now, and I could be 100% off based on this, but I'm going to give you my guys' theory. You know, I'm very much of the belief that if we're talking about from an investment perspective, I like to be more patient. If you're talking about from, of course, a non-investment perspective, just generally getting the product, completely different conversation. But with the product that the Pokemon Company has been putting out for basically since Brilliant Star, realistically speaking, for the most part, it's been very lackluster. Yes, the Pokemon Go playmat of Eevee was absolutely incredible, but really since then, it's been some pretty mid to terrible product that they've been pushing out, and it's really just been pack-based. We're just going to take some Evolving Skies, throw it in some product that we can't move, Divergent Tins, Eevee Hero Tins, just anything they can do to kind of move product. And so my personal opinion is unlike the Ultra Premium Collection, which as far as we know, based on what the Pokemon Company has transparently told us, there's not an expectation of Celebrations getting a reprint. I think this is their kind of opportunity to create an Ultra Premium Collection and honestly reprint it for a full-on demand. And we don't know obviously what that kind of looks like now. It's not a 25th anniversary set. We obviously don't know to what extent they could truly reprint it, because if you take a look at, let's say, the EV boxes of the trio, Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon, VMAX and V alternate art boxes, those were very low print. So it's entirely possible that this could be something low print, but I have to imagine that with recession officially here, other economic things that have been going on that have been causing issues for people to be able to basically spend money luxuriously as they used to with Pokemon, basically pull back in demand. I think this could potentially be an opportunity where they are going to take this item and print it pretty heavily. And now I could be off base on this, and here's where the counter argument is. Historically speaking, when it comes to reprints, Pokemon Company likes to do reprints that are for items that are easier to print. Booster boxes being that number one. All they have to do is reprint just 36 packs. Versus ETBs, they'll reprint them, but less likely because you have to print dice, deck dividers, deck sleeves. So it's a little bit harder. So then you add that into the mix with, of course, an Ultra Premium Collection. It's not as easy to print, but I am of the belief that this is an opportunity for them to heavily mass push an item that I know people would like without having to truly restrict it from, hey, 25th anniversary, one-time deal, we're moving on. They're not more than likely going to have that kind of same feeling towards that. So ultimately, end of the day, I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to say if you can get it at MSRP, maybe $30 more than that. It's kind of what we're looking for. We'll see what it truly is going to go for. I know some places have actually already put them up for $200. As their kind of listed price, which, I mean, this product isn't coming up for another 2 months. I haven't gotten any allocations on it yet, so who knows what the true market value is. But all I'm going to say is be patient on this one, because I truly believe that you're going to have the opportunity to find this for a reasonable price, especially too for those people like myself that live in towns where Pokemon for the longest time was just being destroyed by scalpers, but now it's plentiful, especially since they up the prices of MSRP. Like ETBs on my local stores are like $55 instead of $50 for like specialty ones, or $45 instead of $40. So people have been, you know, not going and buying Pokemon product whatsoever. So now it could completely change. You could see people start to, you know, mass rush for this specific one item. Could totally see that happen. Scalpers are going to be scalpers, but I just feel like there's more of an opportunity with the current market trend that we're looking at right now, as well as I would expect there to be more of a supply of this than Celebrations ones. But super duper crazy exciting news, and like I said before, really think that the Pokemon Company is gearing this towards just putting out a high demand product that they need to make money on, because they've been losing a lot of money since they've been putting out crappy product because no one's buying it. But next piece of exciting news, we have a couple of card releases for the upcoming Japanese set. For those people that don't know, September 2nd is going to be part of the Incandescent Arcana, and then of course the next set is going to be Silver Tempest, which we know is going to be our November set. So we are officially getting a reveal of what some of the cards are going to look like. So we have a Superior V. This looks like to be a character rare. Honestly, love the art design. I think this is really cool. Don't think it's going to be a super high demand card because it is a Superior, but I like Superior. I'm a huge Gen 5 fan. I know a lot of people give hate for the Gen 5 starters, but I think Superior is a really cool starter. And then one that I also think is really cool to take a look at, Ho-Oh. We're going to have Ho-Oh, so that will be super interesting to see if we can potentially get a Ho-Oh alternate art card. Who knows? I think that would be completely on point if they were going to kind of go with Lugia and Ho-Oh as like the two, like, you know, alt art cards. It would make sense on theme with Silver Tempest as kind of the overall set. And then as well, we're going to have an Altaria card for one of the character rares. Cool card. I honestly think it's completely gorgeous. I really love the design, but these are what we know so far as what is going to be revealed. So if you want to take your guess, kind of see what the theme of it is going to be, you know, obviously with the Ho and the Altaria, they're playing on the same dragon theme as is with the Lugia. So we kind of already confirmed that it was going to be a Lugia set. But Superior kind of throws it off a little bit, but as you guys are probably well aware, there's a lot of different sets that, you know, will have a certain theme, and then they'll just have some other Pokemon that they just decide to throw in there just for whatever reason is the direction that they decide to go with that. But really cool news nonetheless. But so for the rest of the video, another 5 to 10 minutes, I usually tend to talk about kind of market updates and things. I know I haven't been doing a lot of those videos. There hasn't really been some exciting news to report, but I do think that there is things to discuss today. And I want to kind of give my 2 cents on this because I know a lot of people have been asking me questions on my own advice on that. So just looking at the complete page of the trending specific sealed product that has been going on. So for those people that have been watching the market very steadily, Lost Origins has kind of found its like bottom price at around 106. Astral's kind of in the same old. Evolving Skies, same old that we looked at. But one thing I want to really point out to you guys, Fusion Strike is about to break $100. Chilling Reign we know is over $100 already. Battle Styles is in the low 90s now. So we're starting to see some of these booster boxes kind of get pushed up a little bit more. And one thing I also find extremely interesting too is, you know, I was talking to my distributor today, and for the longest time they had a backstock supply of Fusion Strike, Battle Styles, and Chilling Reign, and they were just slowly selling it off for $88 to each person. $88, terrible deal for at the time, but now it seems like a pretty good deal. And guess what? They just sold out of all their backstock of Chilling Reign. So I think what's starting to happen is slowly but surely they've been able to kind of pump out their booster boxes, be able to sell them, and people have been finally eating up and picking up the overall you know, demand for this product, and so the prices have started to kind of go up. So obviously I've had other people ask me questions. Do I think there's going to be reprints for these sets in the near future? I think Fusion Strike and Chilling Reign, more than likely we're going to see reprints. Chilling Reign and Fusion are sets that have actually yet to get reprints. You know, Brilliant Star technically had like another wave. I don't know if you want to consider it a reprint. I know for myself I consider it a reprint just because I got so much more product than I was allocated afterwards. But realistically, Fusion Strike and Chilling Reign are the only 2 sets that haven't gotten reprints at outside of your initial like base set and Rebel Clash, because you had reprints for Vivid, you had reprints for Darkness Ablaze, you had reprints for Battle Styles, Shining Fates, Champion's Path. Never got reprints for Fusion Strike and Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign, the reason why the price dropped so much is that was a Wave 2 that got put out, and there was a huge delay on Wave 2 for Chilling Reign coming out. Fusion Strike just had all its waves come out at once when everything else was being reprinted because they just had all the products readily available, and so it just completely tanked because more people were kind of focused on other product and buying it at the time, so it was really a victim of its time. So, you know, do I think it's time to like FOMO in? Not necessarily. I always think there's going to be better opportunities, but I still think it's something that you guys should notice, because those people that did buy in Fusion Strike, Chilling Reign booster boxes at, you know, $70, $75, $80, this is where you're starting to learn to play the wave. And I know that, you know, play the wave was one of those things I said I wanted to do a series on, but I want to make it very clear on, for those people that don't understand the concept of playing the wave. Basically what that means is ETBs versus booster boxes. Historically speaking, ETBs have performed better than booster boxes, but the reason for that is because booster boxes are extremely volatile because they have so much more reprints. However, with that, they tend to actually, in the short term, yield a greater profit with booster boxes than ETBs in the long term, because their prices tend to rapidly shoot up a lot faster. We saw that with Evolving Skies. You could pre-sale order them for around $105, $110 before it was then eventually released and sold for around the $190 to $200 price range. Brilliant Star, same deal, $105, $110, and then I think it went all the way up to the $170s, $180s. We can kind of take a look if we want to go through the history of that. Yep, $184, and you were able to pick it up on pre-release for $105, $110. I know on my side I was selling them for $110, I want to say. So, I mean, massive profits on that. So playing the wave is basically kind of coming in pre-sale price, then selling right at the kind of peak demand price, and then just kind of doubling down on the product by taking your profits and just accumulating your bankroll. Well, it's been very much a lackluster market, to say the least, within the past, you know, couple of months. Kind of slow, sideways, somewhat upwards action, which honestly I would say is completely healthy for the ultra modern market right now. Things are not just absolutely tanking, crashing. I think this is, you know, transparently happening though, because the Pokemon Company tends to not do large reprints over the summer. You know, I would love to see Evolving Skies booster boxes at a cheaper price, but it's not extremely, you know, unaffordable considering how much higher it is when you think about what MSRP is. But, you know, still, I would like the price to go down on that. But the strategy of playing the wave, you have to always be adaptable of it. When you're talking about bull markets, there tends to be a lot more volatility with that. And with that volatility, that's where the opportunity comes for you to sell quick. And then once the reprints happen, you reallocate your capital once reprints happen. And then you just play the wave on these high demand items. You did that with Evolving Skies. You bought Evolving Skies at 110, 115 pre-order, sold at 200, rebought back on the reprint wave of 95, $100. Resold again at the 190-ish price point, and then if you wanted to, you could rebuy back at around 120, which, you know, or you could buy it another product that had other reprints or wait and so on and so forth. But continuing the strategy, you know, still many possibilities for this. However, in regards to products such as Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, obviously you have to play the wave a little bit differently. There was a huge print, and a lot of people were just trying to offload it, specifically LGSs. We're just saying, I just need to get rid of this product. I'll sell it to you for 70, 75, 80 bucks. And now you're seeing the prices go to 100 bucks plus. So you're starting to finally get in the range where even after fees, you'll be able to make a small margin. Obviously, that's not to say that now is the time to sell by any means, because we're not even close to more than likely a reprint happening for these items. I mean, who knows? I could be off base with this, but what this does tell you is for those people that did get in Chilling Reign, that did get in Fusion Strike, and we're playing the waiting game and playing the wave, you're still going to have that opportunity even in this bearish market. It just might take a little bit less time. Because when you look at Evolving Skies and you kind of look at just the overall time frame of which everything happened, you know, within the span of, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, you know, from the low, went all the way up to, I mean, August, September, October. Yeah, within the span of 3 or 4 months, it went all the way up to its high. And then within a month or two later, you see it go to its low. And then from December all the way up until April, once again, another 3 to 4 months, it went the high. And then you're seeing that kind of continuous, you know, downward trajectory long term. Whole point that I'm saying of this, 3 to 4 months was kind of the volatile point of Evolving Skies. Chilling Reign, on the other hand, completely different story. For those that remember, Chilling Reign if you could have also, yeah, actually you couldn't really play the wave on Chilling Reign, because it only had one wave, but you could have on Battle Style, surprisingly. But you take a look at September, price absolutely tanked, down in November, and look at where we are now. Just now, finally starting to break above $100 again. So basically, what does that kind of tell us? That tells us that it took about 8 to 9 months for this realistically to, finally start to hit above that $100 price point. So playing the wave for this has been a lot slower. Now, obviously, you can't compare a product like Chilling Reigns to Evolving Skies transparently one for one, because one has so much greater demand, and that is completely, so it's completely unfair to truly compare that. However, with that being said, you still saw a plateau before we officially got the announcements for the overall reprint for several months, and this was downwards trajectory that had occurred before, because we didn't get the reprint until near the end of the month, and the price was already on the decline. So general demand for this product has gone down to begin with, and playing the wave on this item is tighter, but for those people that took the other route of getting in with other opportunities for cheaper booster boxes, still going to be able to do that. And so basically what I'm saying, and the point I'm trying to make with this, is you can still play the wave. You're just going to have to look at this as more of a 1 year, year and a half, 2 year play if you're trying to really kind of create that bankroll. And I know for a lot of people, you're like, wow, that's a long time. But in the grand scheme of things, when you're talking about stocks, when you're talking about other commodities, that's that's a very short time in the grand scheme of things. Like long term is really 5 to 10 years. So, and I, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but depending upon what we're going to see with Silver Tempest, that could be a potentially good opportunity to really play the waves on this. Because playing the waves on booster boxes when there's a new nice high demand set and you're able to get them on pre-releases, that's a bread and butter opportunity. So we'll see what the pre-release price is going to be on that. We'll see what the rest of the set is going to kind of look like. But I just thought it'd be fun to kind of give you guys a little bit of an update on some of the market booster box prices and what they're looking like, and just letting you guys know that, hey, not only is there opportunity in this market for long-term investing, whether it be reprints for ETBs, as we talked about in our last video, but also there's still volatility in this market to still play the trading game, but it's just going to take a little bit more time in regards to really starting to see returns on your product, and then obviously rebuying back after they have their reprints. But last little piece I wanted to actually have a conversation about. This will kind of wrap up the rest of the video. Interesting news for those people that have been doing PSA, $18, the $18 July special they were doing. So I know I've talked to a couple of people. They have already hit their third step of 8, including myself, who has hit my third step of 8, and I sent it in near the back end of the month. So their current turnaround time is extremely fast. And we've heard some people that have actually already received their $18 cards back, which is crazy to me that we're seeing this turnaround time. So it looks like PSA is finally starting to get efficient with it, and the actual one of, I can't remember who it was exactly, but I was listening to a podcast the other day of one of the head representatives of PSA, and he basically said that they are currently in the process of having a permanent $18 price in their near future, and then eventually adding cheaper specials shortly after that. So that's exciting to hear. The $18 is going to come soon, and then hopefully we can see $15 specials or lower than that. I know some people want to get back to that $10, $9 price point. I'd love that too, and who knows, that could potentially happen. But $15 is a step in the right direction, especially having to stay competitive with other, CGC, Beckett, and then potentially driving their prices down so that we can really start doing some masquerading with Beckett's for black labels, or just having super cheap slabs if you really want to just get that turnaround for CGC, if that's something you're into. But as far as it goes, that is all for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. As always, if you want to enter into our weekly giveaways, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And we have 3 winners each and every week, and since you can comment and like on each video, that's 3 videos for you to enter into for that giveaway. So 3 opportunities to win and 3 opportunities to enter. But that is all for today's video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Until then, I will see you guys on Monday. Peace.